sort of slowly went up to us one at a time, punching us, saying it's going to be called Help. And we said, yeah, that's a great idea, Dick, so we'll call it that. And that's how it all came about.
Made for United Artists with the help of Dick Lester, Walter Shenson, one or two people we ought to plug.
Yeah, it's called Help, you know. Out of Dick Lester's mouth it came, our director friend.
We didn't want the Beatles to just make a color version of Hard Day's Night. In other words, no more another fictionized documentary. We couldn't show them in their private life, which would be the next logical extension to it, because that was by then certainly X-rated, or at least what X ratings were in those days. And so if we can't show them in their working life, and we can't show them in their private life, they have to become, if you like, passive recipients of an outside plot or an outside threat, brought on by a weakness within themselves. And that led to the idea for Help.
It's basically a chase film, because I keep getting chased by all these lunatics, and my three pals saved me.
They seem to be chasing Ringo, and there's two leading scientists who hope to rule the world, and an Eastern beauty saves our lives from time to time, it says here.
I am not what I seem.
It was a complete departure from what they'd done before, and I think that was because they wanted to act. They wanted to learn something else, and that's one of the things that I admired about them.
And it's just nice to be sort of doing something like a film, which is a completely new thing for us, really. You know, we've only ever done one before this one. It's just good seeing rushes and seeing a film get together and seeing it sort of make itself, you know.
No, there's a lot more happening in this. There's a story, you see. In the last one, it was just sort of documentary, but this is a real film almost.
The dialogue was much more complex because we were working with almost a surreal writer in Charles Wood, who was a word play specialist, and so there were lots of plays on words that were going on, which they could all manage. I mean, John was writing books within this style. But it meant that there needed a little bit more concentration, in those days, by concentration I meant please don't lose your script in the first week. You know, try to keep it in the car for as long as you can.
Doesn't the blood rush to your head, sir?
Doesn't the Eastern flavour come rather expensive? Doesn't the blood rush to your stomach?
Is it nasty, this ring, sir?
Ah, Kylie! Oh dear, I must lie down. Oh.